What if I told you a simple experiment with sunlight and uranium changed physics forever? Meet Henri Becquerel. Henri Becquerel, the accident that changed science. What if one of the most powerful scientific discoveries in history was made by complete accident? In 1896, a scientist wasn't even trying to make a breakthrough. But what he discovered would change medicine, physics, and the future of humanity forever. This is the story of Henri Becquerel. Before Marie Curie, before nuclear energy, before radiation was understood, there was a quiet French physicist named Henri Becquerel. He didn't search for fame. He didn't expect danger. But his discovery opened a door science could never close. Who was Henri Becquerel? Henri Becquerel was born in Paris, France in 1852, into a family of scientists. Science was in his blood. His grandfather and father were physicists, and Henri followed the same path. By the late 1800s, he was already respected in the scientific world. At the time, scientists were fascinated with light, photography, and a new mystery called X-rays. That curiosity set the stage for something unexpected. The accidental discovery. Becquerel was studying minerals that glow after being exposed to sunlight. He believed these glowing minerals might also give off invisible rays, similar to X-rays. So he placed uranium salts on photographic plates, wrapped them in black paper, and planned to expose them to sunlight. But then, the weather intervened. Paris became cloudy. No sunlight. So Becquerel put the materials in a drawer and waited. Days later, he developed the photographic plates expecting nothing. Instead, the plates were darkened. That meant something unbelievable had happened. The uranium was giving off energy on its own without sunlight, without heat, without any external source. Science had never seen this before. Why this shocked science? This discovery proved that atoms were not stable, as scientists once believed. They were releasing energy from deep inside. Becquerel had just discovered radioactivity even though the word didn't exist yet. At first, no one truly understood the danger. Becquerel carried radioactive samples in his pocket. He even noticed burns on his skin but didn't realize the cause. The world was about to learn how powerful and dangerous this discovery could be. Connection to Marie Curie. Becquerel's work inspired a young scientist named Marie Curie. She took his discovery further, named it radioactivity, and uncovered new elements like polonium and radium. Together, their work reshaped physics and medicine forever. In 1903, Henri Becquerel shared the Nobel Prize in Physics with Marie and Pierre Curie. Henri Becquerel didn't plan to change the world. But his accidental discovery became the foundation of cancer treatments, nuclear energy, modern atomic science. Sometimes, history isn't shaped by what we plan, but by what we discover when we least expect it. Henri Becquerel died in 1908, at just 55 years old, in Le Croisic, France. At the time of his death, science was still learning what radioactivity truly meant. Becquerel had worked closely with radioactive materials even before their dangers were understood. However, here's the important truth. There is no confirmed evidence that radiation directly caused his death. Historians agree that he died from natural causes after a period of illness, though his work exposed him to risks no scientist could understand back then. Becquerel didn't live long enough to see the full impact of his discovery. But what he uncovered went on to change medicine, physics, and the world forever. Sometimes, history remembers the discovery, but forgets the human who made it. And this is why Henri Becquerel isn't just a scientist from the past. He's the beginning of a story that still affects our lives today. If you enjoyed this story, give me a like, drop a comment and subscribe for more hidden science legends. Because the next discovery might have happened by accident too.